Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to tell you about the Era of Tanzimat, which was one of the essentially important periods in the history of the Ottoman Empire. Tanzimat from the Turkish language means reorganization. It was a period of reforms promulgated in the Ottoman Empire between 1839 and 1876 under the reigns of the Sultans Abdulmajid I and Abdulaziz. These reforms, heavily influenced by European ideas, were intended to make a change of the empire from the old system based on the theocratic principles to that of a modern state. What is interesting is that the inspiration came not from sultans but from Europeanized Ottoman bureaucrats and French nobles. Turkish intellectuals were influenced by the European style of life, principles, and the models of organization of the government. They were three prominent individuals who greatly influenced the period of Tanzimat. The first 15 years of Tanzimat was influenced by Rashid Pasha, who was a Grand Vizier for 6 times and Minister of Foreign Affairs for 2 times. Another person was Fuad Pasha, who was also the Minister of Foreign Affairs in the Ottoman Empire, and the third one was Ali Pasha, who was a Grand Vizier and Ambassador to London. The period of Tanzimat began with the acceptance of the important decree Hatti Sharif Gulhane, which means Noble Edict of the Rose Garden. The decree was written by Rashid Pasha, but it was proclaimed in the name of Sultan, which promised 4 reforms. First of all, the decree promised the establishment of guarantees for the life, honor, and prosperity of the Sultan's subjects. The second, the new system of taxation was to be introduced. The third one, the system of conscription for the army was to be established. And the fourth, most important one, equality before the law of all subjects, whatever their religion, was to be introduced. The major reforms of the Tanzimat era. So first of all, let's consider the economic reforms. For the first time, the Ministry of Finance was established, which started to work by French model. Free trade treaties with European countries brought Ottoman Empire into a capitalist system which expanded the trade. The first paper money was introduced. Ottoman Central Bank, which was very necessary in such a great empire, was established. And the last one, the construction of railway stations, telegraph also contributed to the improvement of communication within the Ottoman Empire. Land law of 1858 gave the right to peasants, landowners, to register ownership. Private ownership was allowed no matter of the religion, whether you're Muslim, Christian, or any other. There were significant reforms in the military system. In order to modernize the army, Sultan invited European officers to teach discipline and tactics. New armies were equipped with European weapons. Conscription system was established where all 20-year-old males were required to go to the army. Non-Muslims were also required, but because there were frequent conflicts between Muslims and non-Muslims, government allowed to pay special tax بدل asker. In addition to that, the naval system was the third largest in Europe during the Sultan Abdulaziz. Among the legislative reforms, there was a nationality law, which was adopted in 1869, promising full equality regardless religion, and which created a common Ottoman citizenship irrespective of religious and ethnic divisions. In 1876, the constitution was adopted to restrict the power of the Sultan, and a bicameral parliament was established, but in reality, the constitution imposed very little restrictions on the power of the Sultan. The Tanzimat reform movement came to a halt by the mid-1870s during the last years of Abdulaziz's reign. So finally, under the Tanzimat efforts to centralize administration, all legal authority became concentrated in the hands of the Sultan. However, the Tanzimat reform movement succeeded in laying the groundwork for the gradual modernization of the Ottoman state. Thank you very much for watching this video and good luck in studying the Turkey and world politics.